To do basic sorts and filters, you want to come up to your Data tab and find the Sort and Filter group. Out here you'll see a gray funnel. That's the filter funnel, and you'll also see a sort box with some colorful A and Z letters in them. You also have some quick sorting, ascending and descending out here as well. Plus you have some advanced sorts, which we'll take a look at a more advanced class. Let's start off with just some simple sorting. If I come out here and I want to sort by, say, the unit price of my data block here, I will click anywhere in my column and click on A to Z, and all the records are sorted. Excel knows that you have a block of data that's a table. You don't have to do anything special to make this happen. If you create a block of data and you put in some consistent information in it, Excel will know this, and it will not sort just the column. It will sort each one of the rows based on the column. I can come out here and sort in descending order by, say, the quantity. Click out here in the quantity tab. I will click Z to A, and I go from highest to lowest, or biggest to smallest. Now let's take a look at a multi-key sort. Multi-key sorting is when you're sorting on multiple columns at once. I'd like to come over here and first sort by my company name, and wherever my company names are the same, within that grouping I'd like to do a second key sort on the quantity, and then within the quantity grouping I'd like to do a third key sort on the unit price. Here's how we do this. Just going to come out here and click on my sort button up under the Data tab in the Sort and Filter group, and when I click on the sort button, I can choose first to sort by my first field, and I'll choose company name. I'm going to sort these A to Z. I will then come here and add a level. I'm going to then sort by the quantity, sort on the values, smallest to largest. You could also sort on cell color, font color, or if you have icons in your cells representing your sorting graphics, you could use that as well. Let's add a third key sort. My third level, I'll sort by the unit price. I'm going to sort on values, smallest to largest. That's it, we're done. I'll click OK, and now I can see I have Alfred's Futterkiste grouped, and within Alfred's Futterkiste I see they're sorted ascending order. I have my twos grouped together, and within my twos I see a third key sort, 12, 13, and 4560 for the unit price. So it looks like it's working. Let's take a look at filtering. Probably the simplest way to filter would be to come out here and just right click on any one of the columns that you'd like to filter. I'd like to filter by the salesperson. I will right click on Michael Sumiyama. I will come down to filter and then choose filter by selected cell's value, and I get just the Michael Sumiyamas. Also notice that you can continue on your filtering by using these filtering drop down arrows up in the labels at the top of each column. I can see that I'm currently applying a filter to the salesperson by looking at its icon and seeing that there's a little filter next to the arrow here, and the others don't have that. So I can see that I currently am using a filter. You can also look off to the left and see that your column, or rather row numbers, are staggered. They're not sequential, so you can see that there are some items hidden. Now to turn off a filter, you go back up to your Data tab under the Sort and Filter. Pretty obvious. You see the filter funnel icon here. You can go ahead and just click that and it turns off the filter. Another way to filter is just to go right into your database here and then just click on the filter button and then come out and just start filtering. I'd like to go ahead and filter first by, say, the company name. So I'll click the drop down arrow and I see down here a list of all my different company names. I see that they're all selected. I will go ahead and uncheck select all, and I'll choose just to select Alfred's Futterkiste, and I'll click OK, and I get just Alfred's Futterkiste. From here, I could sort by the salesperson. Come out here, click the drop down arrow for the salesperson, see all of my salespeople selected. I will go ahead and unselect those. These are just the salespeople for Alfred's. These are not all the salespeople. So I will go ahead and click on Nancy DeVolio, and I'll click OK, and I can just get Nancy DeVolio's sales for Alfred's Futterkiste. Now, one other interesting thing here is you could come out and with your mouse you could select just this block of data, and then anywhere in the block of data you could right click your mouse and choose copy, and then from here, if you'd like, you could say go out to another sheet. I'll create a new sheet, and anywhere on the sheet you could come out, right click, and just choose to paste. I think I'll paste by values, and then from here I could go out, do a best fit, and I've basically just isolated a grouping of the whole database that I was just filtering. And I can take this grouping and place it out here. So as far as Excel is concerned, there's no link back to the original database. I just typed these in by hand. So it's a nice way to go out and take a large chunk of data and isolate and choose just pieces of it that you want to work with. I will go back to my Northwind. To turn off the filter, I simply come up and click on the filter button up at the top.